I think you're taking it too literal. What he's saying, as far as a functioning human being in society, you don't have to be in that instance. I don't think it's in anybody's nature to absolutely get rid of violence, but to be able to control violent behavior is another key to survival, just as it is to be able to turn it on and protect yourself. That's all I feel like everybody's trying to say. But you
What can
keep
I?
calling cakes because they're living lives that are productive. But if they need to turn it on, they can. Just because they're not turning it on and turning it every day and get shot at on the highway, uh, don't mean that they soft. It just means that they making better decisions. But I feel like if it came down to civil war, we be. I feel like I got to be straight in this group.
I know I didn't
Okay.
lie on you.
So Kenny,
Yeah,
hold on once, Kenny.
language to
I
that.
didn't go. I didn't go. I might didn't go to that. I might didn't go to that friendly box up match and stuff like that because it was very friendly there and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say, you don't talk as if I duck smoke far as like get into physical combativeness with other men because I have a extreme amount of history with getting into physical altercations. It could be with two, three men. At most of them was three men at one time through the majority of my life, or it'd be guys that other guys wouldn't fight, so I had to be
What?
the one to fight them. Or I got a long history of fighting a lot. I could
No,
people, I could bring people up there and vouch it.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
you can't.
I'm
You
just
But
can't.
want you to be
well,
That's
why
consistent
you
through the
not
ask that
story.
question then?
okay.
Okay,
That's not
JP.
Oh,
So
okay.
allow me to
yeah, this man
respond as
don't
for why
fight.
I
I'll mute
bring
up.
it up.
I'll mute up.
He's not gonna fight. He's not gonna do it unless it's a woman. He's not gonna get in that ring. He's not gonna fight.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you call people up here soft and you were doing it underhandedly, and you were calling these women old, and you come in here throwing your jabs of disrespect, you forget I watch you. Anybody that you call cake, you're making a poor judgment of their character and their resume. All those boxes, being locked up, doing heinous stuff, I checked all those boxes. That thug life, I'm not proud of it. It's nothing. It's nothing to glorify. You understand? But moving forward, progressively, I gave you a case in point of why we evolved from anarchy. Cavemen used to beat you in the head, drag you to the cave, have their way with you. When Moors conquered Spain, what did they do to the men? What did they do to the women? When tribes in Africa conquered other tribes, what did they do to the men? What did they do with the women? Natural selection, such as lions. When a lion comes over and takes a pride, he kills all the babies of the others and makes his own. That's Darwinism, survival of the fittest. My genes are predisposed to prolong yours if I can best you. We're more elevated. Well, I would like to say we're the most intelligent creatures on the planet. So now we learn to be disciplined. We still have those yearns which are natural, but we committed to a structure of how we're supposed to carry ourselves. But watch this: in Africa, polygamy is still one of the largest ways of socialization within that country, and they live in harmony because they're under a structure. So when you start pulling away from monogamy, polygamy, okay, put us on an island, strongest will survive. Yeah, we'll eventually go back to that, but with the knowledge that we have, I don't have to delete you. We'll fall in order. We'll live in harmony. And if we can't, worst case scenario, it might come to that. I pass the mic.
May I respond a little bit or?
Yeah, yeah. Just tone it down a little bit, man. My ears real sensitive.
All right. So the point that you trying to make, you didn't really make. Uh, you talking when I say that I don't catch planes no more, like I don't drive on the freeway no more. Those come from violent
Your feelings
traumas,
still hurt.
dude. Why you still talking? He wanted to be known that bad. You on JR, so you gonna get known. What I'm saying is my situation comes from traumas, right? I don't know you ever been shot at on the freeway, but and mess up your anxieties. Right, when you lived a violent lifestyle after so long, it will catch up with you mentally. You develop a PTSD or anxieties and panic attacks and stuff like that. That's where my panic attacks and stuff used to come from. Right, not knowing every time I'm driving on the freeway, I think about somebody finna try to take me out of here. But outside of that, I don't want to get rid of violence. I think black men, you the last one. Black men, it should be the last one to talk about it, to evolve away from violence. Where you the one is getting slaughtered by everybody, they get to walk and go home and eat pizza after they done deleted a bunch of black men with a badge on or anything. So you the last one to. I don't think that we should be talking about to evolve away from that. Stop hanging on the white man's coattail. How you gonna? And then this is the reason why y'all complain about black women don't support y'all, because y'all not dominant. You want to dominate over your woman, but you can't dominate no man in society. All because you wanna elevate from being violent. Only people you will get violent with is somebody like me or women. You ain't gonna get violent with nobody outside of that. So I think that black men, you shouldn't be advocating to get rid of violence. No, hell no. I
JP,
think you should advocate more. It should be
Hold
it
on,
shouldn't
Hank.
be
Hold on, Hank.
against us. I don't think it should be against black on black. But I think that before you sit up here and say we're gonna evolve from violence, you got to put in some work to defend yourself first, because black men is getting slaughtered every day. Today, a black man is getting slaughtered, and you talk about evolving and be kumbaya. We've been doing that for 400 years. What did that do for you? They just made you a bigger punk than what you was 400 years ago. So I'm not trying to hear that. I don't want to be a non-violent person.
Hold
Absolutely
on.
not.
Prince, it's too loud, man. I got some traumatic experience. It's too loud, man.
Prince, bottom feeder Prince. Jesus Christ.
So if
My bad, y'all. My bad.
cookie, guy,
I don't think they were. First of all, I don't think they're on JR's show to self incriminate. I don't think that they're saying if it came down to the get down that they be on the chopping block. I don't believe that about any male on this panel. I don't. I think you're taking it too literal. What he's saying as far as a functioning human being in society, you don't have to be in that instance. I don't think it's in anybody's nature to absolutely get rid of violence, but to be able to control violent behavior is another key to survival, just as it is to be able to turn it on and protect yourself. That's all I feel like everybody's trying to say. But you
What can
keep
I?
calling cakes because they're living lives that are productive. But if they need to turn it on, they can. Just because they're not turning it on and turning it every day and get shot at on the highway, um, don't mean that they soft. It just means that they making better decisions. But I feel like if it came down to civil war, I feel like I got to be straight in this group.
They're not
I
gonna
feel like
do
I got to be
nothing.
straight.
They're not gonna do anything.
You really feel
Let me
like
tell
they
you,
won't do nothing?
Cookie. The only time they would turn up that violence is when it's another black man or it's a black woman. They're not gonna turn up that violence on no other race. It has not been much history of black men going after no other race. If they was gangster thugs. The thugs, them thugs is the ones that will would stand up and fight back. We never heard
JP,
no
if
black
if
nerds.
police came
Now,
and knocked
damn,
on
why
your
does
Hold
somebody
on, y'all.
door,
always
One at a time.
interrupt
One
me
at
when
a
I'm
time, y'all.
speaking?
One at a time.
We never heard of no black nerds getting busy, right? Especially against the people that they trying to emulate. So we not. I'm not saying that we shouldn't operate, but the way how these black men operate, they don't operate off their own standard. My problem is that we should be able to develop our own standard on how we should operate. You want to operate like another man's standards. White men don't conform to the black man, but why do we got to conform to them? When he will be these dudes will be the black man to tell me to cut my hair, remove the voice out of my bass, remove the bass out of my voice, talk all proper right, tighten up my pants, pull up your pants, and talk on. You trying to conform to another nigga? No, I want to be the black man to set my own standard. Boys do what they can, men do what they want to do.